Chief Vaughn, does this look like it might be a record year for the number of false fire alarms turned in?
Well, all indications, Bill, it will be. So far, we've had 1,965 alarms, and 613 of those have been false. So, in all probability, this will be a record year for false alarms.
Now, when a fire truck or a series of trucks goes out on a false alarm, what does it cost to the citizens of Roanoke?
Well, about the only way that you could figure it fairly would be to take the cost of the operation of the department and then the number of alarms. And last year, the cost for each alarm amounted to $470.
Now, there has been some talk, but so far it hasn't progressed past the talk stage, about taking out some of the fire alarm boxes in areas where there are plenty of telephones and there would be no danger to citizens by doing this. Do you think this should be pursued?
Well, yes, personally I do, because a lot of other cities have gone to that. In fact, they've disbanded all alarms, fire alarm boxes. And I have made recommendations to the city manager that on a trial basis, why we should, I feel, remove some.
Now, there is a reward offered to people turning in another person seen making a false fire alarm. Have very many people taken advantage of this?
We've had only a few, and I feel that the neighbors or the people who live near the alarm box should realize that it's there for their safety, and they should take more interest in the fire alarm, and by all means, if they see someone pull it, and especially if they know the person, to report it to the police. It's a $50 reward for them on arrest and conviction. And of course, the culprit that pulls the alarm, why, too many of them don't realize that there's a $50 to $250 fine and a 30-day jail sentence, or both attached.
Now, some of these fire alarms, there was a high incidence of them last night, I believe about 6 in a 6-minute period around 11:30, have been turned over to the police department for investigation. Do they report regularly on those investigations to you?
Yes, sir, they do.
Have any arrests resulted from those investigations this year?
So far this year, there has been one.